Hello guys, this is Mike Padua, Mr. Typhoon, back to our weather update on Tropical Depression Ramil with international name Fengshen. And this is for Saturday evening, October 18, 2025. English version brought to you by Typhoon 2000 and Naga College Foundation. We would also like to thank our partners, 𝗗𝗶𝗺𝗶𝗺𝗿, Bank of the Philippine Islands Sustainability, the local government of Naga, headed by our Honorable Mayor Lenny 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗿, and our Honorable Vice Mayor 𝗗𝗶𝘀𝗰𝗶𝗺𝗿. So, we will not take a long time here. We are going to start right away. The tropical storm Ramil, which was upgraded by JMA and 𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗄, and this morning, Joint Typhoon Warning Center already upgraded it only as a tropical depression. So it's just a gentle storm, not a windy system, since most of the strong winds are located over the offshore areas of Bicol. Okay, not over the mainland. That's why we are experiencing calm conditions here in Naga and other parts of Bicol based on the automatic weather stations of 𝗵𝗶𝗆𝗄 at panahon.gov.ph. That's why we are experiencing light winds, light to moderate rainfall. There are some areas that experience some heavy to torrential rainfall, like in Sorsogon, Catanduanes, and also over Partido. 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗿 Island, where the system is currently located, around 5 p.m. Let's begin now. Here's the fast animation from the University of Wisconsin Tropical Cyclone page. And the system has become more larger. But the good thing is we are on the dry phase of the modern Julian oscillation. That's why the rainfall is not massive, okay? And it's just on an isolated fashion. And you can see here from the latest easterlywave.com, which is having a hard time transitioning from Himawari 9 to Himawari 8, since there is a problem on the Himawari 9 satellite device up there, okay, satellite spacecraft, which was maybe affected by solar storm. And right now you can see the heavy thunderstorms over Panay. This is only on the southern and southwestern portion, and also over Masbate. But there are some patches of thunderstorms moving across Partido district of Camarines Sur. Here in Naga, we are experiencing a light to moderate rainfall, and it fits the forecast of up to 50 millimeters for the day. So this is good news for Nagaños and the rest of Camarines Sur, except for Partido, which they might experience heavy rainfall of more than 50 millimeters. But most likely, at this moment, there is a possibility that the system is currently located already here in between Catanduanes, Western Catanduanes, and Caramuan, somewhere here. I'm going to show to you the latest on the quick scat, the ASCAT, okay, the surface winds near the ocean, and you can determine where the center is. Even though if you look at the radar of 𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗄, it's very difficult to pronounce where the exact center because of the disorganized situation of this tropical depression. And I agree with the Joint Typhoon Warning Center. It's only a TD, not a tropical storm, because we don't have any winds of more than 20 kph. I've checked the automated weather station of 𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗄 from Samar up to Quezon. No winds of more than 20 kilometers per hour. Okay, and this is the zoom in satellite loop from the PIA, the top. This is a brand new server which shows an AI infused floater, and you can clearly see here there's something going on here. 𝗵𝗆𝗆𝗄 made it the storm making landfall here, but the rest of the Asian agencies is still here over 𝗵𝗄𝗄𝗄. So most likely the system is currently here now because of the lower atmospheric pressure over Garcia-Torena, 1001 MB, while here in other station it's 1002. Okay, 1003 over Sorsogon. So it makes sense that the system might be there because it contains multiple vortices. The system right now is having a hard time to organize because of the extremely complex situation. The vortex is highly tilted, not aligned from the surface up to the higher levels of the atmosphere. It's elongated, so it's having a hard time to organize. Particularly, it's already affected by the terrain of Southern Luzon and Visayas. So here's our track as of 11 a.m. We are going to create a new one at 11 p.m. Okay, and then I'm going to show to you here the new track. The possible new track will be here on the edge of the southwestern cone of uncertainty. Okay, remember, this is a cyclone that is difficult to forecast because of the developing nature of the system. It's not yet fully organized. Most of the computer models are very difficult to pinpoint, having a hard time pinpointing the exact center on where the storm is located. So most likely it will be somewhere here, and then it currently here as of the moment. Okay, we will confirm that later using the different sources that we got here. Here's the latest from the multi-tracks from all Asian agencies. Okay, so 𝗶𝗶𝗃𝗃 is here, while the rest is somewhere here. Okay, they made it landfall here, while the rest are still here. Even Japan Meteorological Agency is over or near 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗿 Island. And now let's take a look at the wind signal. Wind signal are only concentrated over the eastern coastal areas of Bicol region, like Camarines Norte, Partido, Camarines Sur, also Catanduanes, Eastern Albay, Eastern Sorsogon, northern part of Northern Samar, Pulilio, Aurora, southeastern Isabela, southeastern Quirino, southeastern Nueva Vizcaya. It's very difficult to to divide all these areas. It's better during the 1970s. The signals are based on provinces or region, so people are easily be prepared when there's a storm approaching, because there's no boundary. Okay, because the wind of the storm is will not select if it will be on the eastern side, or because it's a moving system. So why not capture it all? Just my own opinion. Okay, so here's the Google Mind. Look at the Google Mind. Okay, Google DeepMind, GDM. Okay, pardon my warnings because I only slept 1 hour. I need to sleep by 12 midnight later. So here's the track. Even the Google DeepMind is only a low pressure system, not even a tropical depression, but I think this is a tropical, yeah, the L for them is a tropical depression. So it matches the track of the JTWC as well as other Asian agencies. And it's all the same with the European model. If we click this, the European model, high resolution, it's much higher. But this is an old track. Okay, anyway, we will not discuss that anymore. We are focusing on the official track of each agencies. We are no longer going to explain the ensemble since they are analyzed by these official agencies. So here's the cyclonicwx.com. I'm going to show you here the latest microwave imagery as of 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Have you seen this hook? This is a sign that the system is here. Okay, let me see. So most likely the center of the storm is currently here. That's why we have a microwave sensors of the U.S. Navy and US Air Force that we can use to determine where the exact center. Although this part of Sorsogon is also experiencing some multiple vortices. So it's really a complex system. Nobody wins here. If you are competing on all the tracks of all agencies, all of them are correct, since they are just, I mean, the system is starting to organize, not yet a purely defined center, and this system has multiple vortices. There's one here. Let me change the color. There's one here. There's also one here. So either of the way. So we will witness it by tomorrow morning once it moves over the Philippine Sea east of Pulilio, since all of the physics-based model and the Google DeepMind AI model are forecasting it to still move here. Okay, that way. So we will keep you updated on that. By tomorrow we'll be back, and then I'll show it to you. So here's the water vapor image. We will not no longer focus on that. Here's the wind signal. I already mentioned that. Let me close that. Here's the CIMSS focus tracks and information data on Ramil. Let me show to you the OHC, oceanic heat content. It's still hot. The microwave, although the latest one is already out, but this was taken, this is a new one, but it's still difficult to locate the center. Let me check to you the ASCAP. So this is the very most, the most important part. So the ASCAP. So it's here at 2 a.m. But we're gonna go into here. So the strong winds of this system is currently over the offshore areas of Samar and Bicol region. So that's why we are not experiencing any wind at all here on the southwestern semicircle of the system. And then HISAP, no, it's not captured. So there you go. I think the system is here and it's beginning to move towards the northwest. And the forecast of the RAMBB, it's currently forecasting it to, the wind shear will increase for the next 5 days. So this might take a toll on Fengshen or Ramil. And look at the track of the different models. It's not agreeing with each other. And if you look at it here, the latest one as of 7:56, it's almost 8 o'clock. You can see most of the heavy thunderstorms are located here. And then the possible center is currently here. Maybe it's already over the coastal waters of Catanduanes or 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗶𝗺𝗃 as we speak. But gladly we are experiencing light to moderate rainfall here in Naga, 4 to 6 millimeters per hour. Okay, and this one will dissipate later. Let's wait and see. And then here's the forecast for the next 24 hours. So as you can see, there's an opening gap over Naga and parts of Camarines Sur for the next 24 hours until tomorrow morning. So that's good news. But folks over in Northern Luzon, please take all necessary precautions for possible rainfall of 50 to more than 100 millimeters. Be prepared for possible flooding and landslide if the system will continue to have these high amounts of rainfall. So whole day Sunday tomorrow will be wet and rainy over Northern Luzon and the northern portions of Central Luzon. Okay, if you have windy, you can just zoom in. Okay, the image, just click on rainfall accumulation. You can use the slider if 24 hours. It's easy to use. So the rainfall for Camarines Sur is around still the same, 10 to 50 millimeters. Right now, if we check our weather station, this is from the City Hall area around near Naga White. It's currently 29.2. Still within the 10 to 50 millimeter range of the forecast. And look at the wind. There's no wind at all. High 21 kilometers per hour from the northeast. Okay, so, and the barometer is still affected by the up and down journal of the barometer tide. Okay, that's what we call the barometer tide. If we don't have tropical storms or typhoons, the barometer will go up in the morning, go down in the afternoon, go up in the evening. It's like a wave. But right now, it's a difficulty of going up because of tropical depression Ramil. And right now, it's starting to be affected by the diurnal. It's going up to 1002.5. Okay? And if we take a look at our station here in San Felipe, let me check it out here. Here. Typhoon 2000. If you have a cell phone, smartphone, I mean, Android or iPhone, you can download the weather link app so that you can see the hundreds of Davis weather stations around the Philippines and the whole world, thousands of them. And you can see here from our weather station here in San Felipe, it's still going up as well. Currently at 1003 HPA. Rain is much lower because over City Hall there's a thunderstorm that passed nearby, so it's much higher, the rainfall there. Here it's only 17.8. Okay, no wind, look. So that's a blessing for us. But let's all pray to our kababayans in Northern Luzon, Central Luzon, that they will be safe and be prepared and be calm when there's this storm. Actually, this storm is what we call as a quiet storm. It's not giving widespread rainfall, and thanks to the dry phase of the modern general oscillation, we're on the dry phase still, and it will be that way until the last week of October. And then when we reach November, there might be another wet phase of the modern general oscillation, but there's the northeast monsoon o amihan. Here's the storm surge. So all the coastal areas of Bicol, Masbate, Northern Samar, the eastern sections of Isabela, and then here in Quezon, western sections of Luzon are forecasted to have wave heights of 1 to 2 meters due to Ramil. So dangerous to all types of sea vessels if you are planning to venture out to sea. Just hunker down. Now here's the data from all the automated weather stations of PAGASA, and you can see here these are hourly rainfall. We have 9 millimeters here, heavy rain. Here in Naga we have moderate, light rain here. Okay, so far it's really a gentle storm, no heavy downpour whatsoever, because the downpour of that storm is currently here, but we don't have, PAGASA doesn't have any other weather stations here. So it's an isolated thunderstorms within the trough or the extension of the storm to the southwest. Okay, so there you go. That's the latest. And we will be back again tomorrow for another update. So folks up there in Northern Luzon, Central Luzon, please be prepared for the passage of the slightly gentle, but it's forecast to intensify into a tropical storm before making landfall. By the way, I'm gonna show it to you here. Where's the forecast here? So most likely tomorrow morning it will make landfall somewhere in Baler or in northern Aurora. Then expect heavy rainfall. whole day of Sunday. So there you go. This is Mike Padua. We'll see you again. And thank you so much for watching. And God bless to all.